that I've been waiting to talk about. This is my 2007 BMW 335. My other one. This is my sedan. The one with the high miles. So I bought this car about maybe I want to say a month ago now, and it has about 230k miles. When I bought it, it was completely stock. I'm talking about bone stock, not a thing done to it. Um, Got it for a pretty good deal. I think I a little overpaid, but the issue with the car, the main issue was it had one, it had a coolant leak, and two, it the clutch was bad, supposedly. Um, got the car, was driving it, drove it all the way back from Baltimore, so that was about a 2 hour drive. Car drove perfectly fine. I mean, there was stuff wrong with it, but clutch wise, it was fine. So I was kind of like, maybe the clutch might be good. I might. So drove it back. Um, Ever since I got it back, they took everything off the other car. At first, I was gonna order everything brand new for this car because I was planning on keeping both of these cars. I was like, I'm gonna keep both. Go, do same thing with both of them. A coupe, a sedan. Why not? Then I thought about it. I was like, nah, let me sell the other car. So I took everything off the other car, put it on this car. So I did intercooler, charge pipe, intakes. Didn't do the inlets because the inlets had holes in them, so I had stock inlets on there. Down pipes, and then went on from there. I got coilovers. I did the tune. And then yeah, basically this went on from there. Started splurging. But as you can see, the car hasn't been running for a while. Otherwise, y'all would have seen it on the channel. Cause sadly, what happened is I'ma start it for you so you can hear. You can hear the sadness of what I think is rod knock. And then I'll explain to you what happened. So give it a quick start. Once it warms up a little bit, you'll hear, as the idle comes a little down, start hear the knocking. I think it's rod knock. That's basically what I'm gonna do today. Is I'm gonna put it in the air, make sure it is that before I do order the kit, and go from there. So basically, what happened was I did the bolt times, I did the tune, and I did the maintenance. So I did index 12s, I did injectors. I did spark plugs, coils. I did valve cover gas. I did everything. The car was running. I think the only thing I didn't do on this car was put a new oil pan gasket, because I was like, once I get my lift, I'll put it on the lift and do the oil pan gasket because you gotta drop the subframe. But other than that, I did everything. Car was running fine. I was on stage one. In stage 191, making some good jam. Car was running beautifully, It had me excited. I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna be a good car. Then some said, no, that wasn't enough. I need to bump it up. So instead of going stage 1 plus, so this is the thing. Boom, I have everything to go stage 2 plus, but I was like, every car I've driven, every 335 I've driven, has been stage 2. So I wanna experience it through the, I paid good money for this whole set, so I want to experience every stage. So I went stage 1 plus a few days later, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's go E30. I should, most people would be like, let me stick to gas. No, I said, let me go E30. So got the app, did the little mixture, did whatever, did the little mixture, put E30 and put 93 in there. Put E85 and 93 in there, because over here we do not have a gas station that I know of that has this E30, so you got to mix. So I mixed it, drove around for a little bit, it was fine. You could feel it was peppy, it was moving. And then I decided, let me give it a little hit. Did my first, I didn't do second gear, because I have it set at boost by gear. So I did a third gear pull. No, my first one, I did a second gear pull. So I did second to third, and then third hit. And it did great. I'm like, ooh, okay. So then I did a third gear pull again, my second third gear pull. It cut. cut power. So I'm like, all right, cool. Slow down a little bit. Check engine light didn't come on. So I'm like, all right, no worries. Then my third gear pull, third gear pull, and then that's when check engine light came on, started misfiring. I'm like, whatever. BMWs, man, they go misfire. Cool. Bring it to the house. I'm pulling into the driveway. I start hearing a ticking. I'm like, hold on. What's that? Whole time, rod knock. Well, from what I think, that's the first thing. I've been traumatized by rod knock before. Be another story for another day. So yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. So since then, the car has been sitting. I literally I did a lot of stuff to it just for it to be sitting. But I also did have other issues. During that time, I did blow my axle. So I waited for that. Funny enough, the axle came the next day, so that was very disappointing. And then another thing that set me back on this car was, as you can see, the rear suspension is sitting on the ground. And you would think, since I put coilovers on it, I had it like that. So that's how the front's sitting, which is still very disappointing. The front is bottomed out, and the rear is tucked just like that. So what happened basically with that is, I did buy... I even forgot the name of these coilovers. These are... I don't even remember. Hold on, let me check real quick just so I can give you a... Max speeding rod. Did buy these coilovers because my homie is sponsored by them. So I was like, let me give them a try, see what they're talking about. As you can see, they ain't talking much. First, I did the fronts first. Put in the fronts just to find out I maxed it out. I lowered it all the way, and that's what I have, which is not bad for drifting. So I wasn't that mad about it. And then also I do have a solution that I will do later on just to get a little bit more loyal. But for drifting, that's perfect because if I do throw an angle kit on there, the wheels go come out, and it's gonna give me that clearance that I need. But that is horrible. This is max high. I'm talking about the spring bucket is max high. And that's what it's sitting at. Because at first I put it max low because I was like, maybe it'll be the same as the front. But that is ridiculous. So what I had to do was I called them thinking that, I think every company that does stuff like this, they'll be like, all right, cool, we go send you something out. Try it out. Let me know. No, they made me pay for more springs. So I do have the springs over here. I just never put them on. So I think today... while I'm figuring out what that issue is, I'm gonna throw them on just so at least I can have them on there. Cause one way or another, I'm gonna have to do them. But I ordered these or had them sitting here since the car broke down. We sat there on the phone and discussed what the solution would be to go to. So I think I went up 2 more inches in height. So I'm thinking I can bring the adjuster to like the middle and then set these in there and I should be good. But I know this is going to fix it for sure, 100%. So that was very disappointing. I had to pay for these. These were extra, almost $100. I should have just went with BCs from the beginning. So this is one of those learning experiences. Just stick to what you know. Stick to what people do. And most definitely we'll be getting BCs from now on because this was horrible. Bad. But yeah, other than that, we go get the car up in the air today. Go figure out what's that sound in the front. Rod knock is what I'm guessing. Cylinder 4 to be exact. So if that is, I'm order the kit, get to here, and then do that. But otherwise, I want to do the springs. I want to do the springs. And then over here, we do have the axle. Do have a brand new axle in here. Should have probably done both, but for right now, we got that. So disappointing. I didn't even get to use this. My E85 tester. I got my VP canister right there. This was very disappointing because I was so happy. It's been a minute since I've been happy with a car. It's been years. I think it's honestly been... The E30 is one of the cars that I've always just been happy with. Even with the problems, it's made me happy. So this is like the second car that ever got me that close to it. I've owned so many cars since then, but just nothing gave me that little, BMW be in my heart. So we're gonna get to it, lift it up, see what we see, and then just go from there. I don't know. I'm kind of set on selling the car after I'm done with it, and then just like I said, I love the car, whatever. But it's been sitting for so long, I kind of just lost that, like I miss it, you know. So I might sell it and then just look for my next Beamer. I do wanna collect all of them, so all the 3 Series. So I might just move on to my next one and see what I see from there. Cause right now I lost interest in this car. But before I speak on that, gotta get the car working in perfect shape. So go put y'all down. We'll go tear into it and see what we see today. Who knows? Might be some good news, might be some bad. Hey, at least it's gonna be some news. So I'll be back in a bit. As you saw in that last clip, I was removing the spark plugs and trying to inspect them to see what I see there. We did have a breakthrough, but we'll talk about that another time. Right now, we are going to focus on doing the thing I should have done from when I got the parts, but I just said the car broke, well, I gotta fix it right now. So we're gonna replace these springs. And see how it goes from here. As you see, that is the height difference. This is what we was dealing with at first, and that's what we're going to right now. The cup was already all the way low. I mean, all the way max high. I did just lower it a little bit, so we're gonna throw it in there and see how we're sitting. Hopefully, I'm hoping that this fixes the issue, and we don't have to deal with anything else. So I'm gonna throw this in real quick and see how it goes from there. I still have to do the axle on this side. I got the axle right. Let me grab it. Got the axle right here, brand new from Rock Auto. So I will throw that in after I'm done with this. the new axle in. Got the new spring in, and it is sitting at a way better height right now. I only got it set at 2 inches right there, and you see I still got a lot of thread to go if I want to go up or if I want to go down. So I set it in the middle. So I'm gonna throw the wheel on and then go do the right side. I mean the left side, the driver's side. Get that one on, put the car back on the ground, see how it looks, and then go from there. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to adjust it, so I left everything a little bit loose so that way I can get it back under there and get right back to it. So I'm gonna go move on to the driver's side, get that in, and then I will be back once I have it on the ground and we see how it looks. Got it back on the ground, we got her running. As you can see now, this gap is so much more acceptable. It almost matches the front, but I'm gonna raise it a little bit more because I know it's gonna settle in. But I did want to talk about the sound, and as you can hear, that does sound treacherous, but it is not rod knock. I have no one else to blame but myself. I literally sat here and told myself it's rod knock because I've experienced it before, and I never even looked at it. I parked the car, I said I'm gonna order the parts and I'm gonna work on it. Today I said let me pull it in, let me take a listen, because a couple days ago I did send a video to my tuner and I asked him what he thought it was. And he told me it had to do something with the transmission or the clutch. And I'm like, nah, ain't no way. But then I said, he has a reason for what he's saying. So I pulled it in, put it in the air, got under there. I should have recorded it, but I didn't. We recorded because I do got to drop the transmission anyways. And literally, the transmission is in there wiggling. I don't know what happened, what's going on, but that's literally the problem right now. So the car, from what I know, doesn't have any rod knock. It does have a misfire, but I do want to check the injectors, even though I did replace them. So for right now, I'm gonna just go for a low, steady drive, see how it drives, and then who knows? Sometime this week, I'm gonna throw a clutch in it. I'm not gonna throw a new one. I'm gonna just throw in this one, this clutch from the coupe, because I do want to order a. Is it DTM, DKM? I don't know, but twin disc clutch for it. So I'm gonna wait on that. Right now, I'm gonna just throw in that one for the time being. Hopefully sometime this week and go from there. But for right now, I'm gonna go drive it because the car's been sitting for a month. Literally, after I did everything to it, it's broke on me. So now I'm gonna go drive a little bit, see how it is, and then hopefully later this week tear into it and try to get it going. But if you don't see me back, you go see me back. You go see me back. I ain't gonna say at the end of the video. You go see me back when I do the clutch. Stay tuned.